Hello everyone. Today I thought of sharing with you why you need to disappoint people as a truth seeker. To be very honest, for me to come and talk here right now, I had to disappoint so many people. I literally had to disappoint hundreds of people. Some are very dear to me. Some are very much my loved ones. But I had no choice because I have chosen this path. So I want to share with you if you think that you can please everyone and walk in this path, that's a fantasy. That's never going to happen. You need to disappoint so many people in your life in order to walk in this path deeper and deeper. For me, for example, in my life, my dad didn't like me to go meditate and go to meditation places. In fact, he was telling me that when I was going to a place that she's never going to get married. And so he was disappointed. Regardless, I went and I went to the meditation retreat. And then my mother wanted me to become a doctor. But now I'm a spiritual coach. And I really didn't fulfill her expectation. And I had to disappoint her. And there were people who coming into me and sharing that I'm wasting the best time in my life, which is the youth, because I was so into this work. I really didn't listen to that. I had to disappoint that person. I was literally disappointing so many people for me to walk in this journey. In fact, I remember when I was working in a corporate job, CEO didn't want me to really resign, and he was worried that he's losing a valuable resource in his workplace, and he really didn't want me to quit the job. I had to disappoint him. I had to disappoint him and choose my path. They're if I go on talking how many people I have been disappointing, there'll be a huge list. That's the only way. And that's why I said that it would be a fantasy if you think you can please everyone and you can walk on this path. That's a joke. That will never happen. Because let me tell you that you are walking as a truth seeker. You're walking, imagine the crowd, the mainstream culture walking to the right. You're walking to the left. How can you please people and walk on this path? The only way that you can walk to the left is by disappointing people. That's the only way. If you take in my culture, by age 25, as a girl supposed to be get married at age 25. I'm not married. So let me tell you something. You're not here to fulfill anyone's expectations. And if some people have expectations about you, that's their problem. It's not your problem. And you need to choose your path and walk in it, regardless how many people you are disappointing. Because I want to share this with you all, because you will definitely need to disappoint many people in this path, for sure. Because 99% of the people are walking to the right, and when you are walking to the left, you are in the 1%. So don't expect everyone else to even support you, which will not happen. This is a path where you're moving towards your death. I'm not talking about your physical death, your psychological death. So that's a path which you need to be very brave. It's not a joke. If you're choosing this path, then that's what you need to take in. You're walking towards your death, literally. So if you can't disappoint some of the people in your life, isn't that a joke that you think you are seeking some truth? So I want to be very clear with this, because this is the truth. This is the brutal reality of this path, We can't please people and walk in this path. And sometimes people might say that you are mad that you are walking on this path. You need to walk regardless. That's why I said one time there was one person came and said, I'm wasting my youth, the best time that I have. I was walking regardless because I felt so right to walk in this path. For me, it was a no-brainer. So I want to share with you, don't expect that everyone will validate in your journey. That will not happen. That would never happen. And whenever you are imagine you disappoint someone, you will question your path. But don't question the path. It's nothing to do with the path. It's because you're clashing with the conditioning of the people. You need to become solid and choose your own path and be comfortable to disappoint people, And definitely this is not a path which everyone wants to choose, and I believe that this is not for everyone either, for sure. More deeper you go walk in this path, many more people you will be disappointing in your life. Even the most dear ones, the dearest ones in your life. That's why I took 2 examples from my life, Well, this is the reality. Do not expect otherwise, and whenever you disappoint someone and that person questioning the path, don't question the path, question the conditioning. And another thing I want to share with you all is that in my life I did one thing, that is I put the truth, enlightenment as my first value. So whatever comes in, that is my first priority in life. For me, I had a vision. For me, I knew what I want. For me, I knew what I value in my life. There was always came number one. So that always got prioritized in my life, whatever happens. how much tough the conditioning, how much tough the environment for me to seek the truth. I made it happen regardless, because that was my number one value in life. So I invite you all to have that as the number one value in your life. If you really value truth, value enlightenment, and value to figure out who you are before you die. I mean, I don't even understand what kind of a death someone would go through without dying, without even knowing who you are. What kind of why? Think we can do better than that. Isn't that a joke that we die without even knowing who we are? And we are gathering all the knowledge in the whole world, but not knowing who we are. Fundamental is missing. And that's the joke, And that's the joke everyone is playing. So I invite you all to be comfortable in disappointing people, and at the same time put this as your first priority in life. If you're really serious in this path, I'm talking to the serious seekers out there, not people who are just curious, So this is what I wanted to share with you all, and I hope you enjoyed, and have a great day and take care.